He wasn't particularly striking. Not in a cinematic way. Tall, slightly distracted, wearing a dark coat and a backpack that looked like it had survived more than a few journeys. He was holding a folder of papers that scattered the moment they collided. "I'm sorry," he said quickly, bending down to gather them. "It's my fault," she replied, also crouching. Their fingers brushed for a second as they reached for the same sheet of paper. A simple moment. Nothing special. But he looked at her like that second lasted longer than it should have. "Thanks," he said. "No problem." And she stepped onto the train without looking back. She forgot about it 10 minutes later. He didn't. His name was Daniel. He was an architect at a small firm that worked on restoring old buildings in the city. He loved what he did, but lately work had become just work, projects, deadlines, coffee, sleepless nights. And that morning was supposed to be just another one of those days, until he saw her. He didn't know why, but the image of that girl on the platform stayed with him. There was nothing obvious about it. Just something in the way she looked, like she was always rushing somewhere, even when standing still. They didn't meet the next day. Or the next week. But Chicago has a way of collapsing distance into coincidence. 2 weeks later, they ran into each other again. This time in a coffee shop near the river. She was in line, looking at her phone, reading work messages, when someone behind her accidentally bumped her bag. "Sorry," came a familiar voice. She looked up. And recognized him. For a second, they just stared at each other, as if their brains refused to accept coincidence. "Subway?" he asked. "Yeah," she said. "The platform." He smiled. "Seems like we're officially bad at spatial awareness." She didn't plan to laugh. But she did. They got coffee together. At first it was just small talk,